From the land down under, with the rock at its centre, comes the little Aussie watchman. Now we all know it's as predictable as the sun rising, as predictable as winter follows autumn. It's, wait for it, false sexual allegations against American conservative politicians, Supreme Court nominees, anyone in fact. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that the latest Democratic attack on the Supreme Court nominee, Trump-appointed Brett Kavanaugh, is a big political sham, a disgrace, a political character assassination. He follows in a long list of conservative politicians that have gone through the same process. Roy Moore, Hermain Cain, and don't forget the 12 women who tried to pin false sexual allegations on Trump. All these false sexual allegations and their accusers have all disappeared once the election is finished. Is this the new normal? There are a few bright sparks that preempted the Brett Kavanaugh allegations. You may have seen their predictions in social media. One particular commentator predicted that the number of false allegations would increase as the confirmation process neared its end. You see, it's completely predictable. There's only one way to quash these false allegations, and that is to go after them in court. The accusers at the moment feel they can just get away with it, receive unending acclaim from the Democrats and the mainstream media, sell their story for a fortune, make a ton of money from the brainwashed population. Brett Kavanaugh's accuser is making at least $750,000 from a GoFundMe page. There is no downside. It's time to go after them with the full force of the law to deter it happening again. The trouble is the poor victims of these false allegations want to just move on with their life and not go through the painful process. They don't want to seem vengeful. They don't want more emotional pain. They don't want their families to go through it all again. That's the problem. Brett Kavanaugh is in a very strong position. All witnesses verbalized by his accuser do not corroborate her testimony. It seems pretty clear that she perjured herself during her testimony by saying that she has never coached anyone through a lie polygraph when an ex-boyfriend says she definitely has. She also runs an undergraduate program for the CIA at Stanford University and has coached people on how to deceive a polygraph examination. She would be easy pickings for any lawyer. She has lied for political purposes, for fame, and for money, and should taste the fruit of her deception. The rule of law needs to be respected in Washington. Again, unfortunately, there are many politicians in DC who don't care for the law at all because they all seem to get away with their corruption and deceit. Unfortunately, I believe this will never happen, and one day the worst of the worst will rise to the top. This will only affect the states, but the stench of the decaying, corrupt, deceptive corpse will spread throughout the world. Pray that it is delayed. And Brett Kavanaugh's accuser, you guessed it, does not want to go any further through the courts. She has removed her accusation from the courtroom.